Thank you. So I'm going to start by saying, are we chasing positions or we are creating impact? Welcome to my TED Talk today. So what are you doing? Are you chasing to have a seat or are you building a room? Two questions that we're going to start with. First one is, who are you? And the second one is, what is your legacy? Let's take 30 seconds to think about that, and I'm going to go with the answer to that question. Remember, I said, who are you? What is your legacy? So I'm going to take that. Who am I? I am someone who has built rooms. I am someone who is leaving a legacy behind. What is my legacy? Support, impact, community. That is what I'm leaving behind. What is the problem with seats? This seat that you are on today, what is the problem with it? Is there a problem with your seat? Yes or no? Any problem? No, I think there is. I think there is a problem with the seats you are sitting on. Does anyone agree with me? Okay, do you want me to tell you what the problem is? The problem is that you have not built a room. Somebody has built the room and you have come to sit on it. So I want to change your mindset today. Leave this talk today by not just sitting on a seat, but building a room. In 2013, I was focused on sitting. And then something changed in 2021. I started to build. And then I did what? I built a room. So I moved from just sitting to what? To building. 8 years down the line. In 2013, what did I want to do? I wanted to chase my master's, finish my master's, have a beautiful family, get married, have children. It's not bad. I'm actually married. Live a beautiful life, and that's it. But in 2021, something changed in me. I realized that if I did all of those things I mentioned without doing anything extra, I will not have a legacy when I leave this world. What is the bitter truth? One day, everybody in this room will leave this world. And when you leave, ask yourself again the question I asked you. What would be your legacy? What is your legacy? What are you going to leave behind? And that is what changed my mindset in the year 2021. So what did I do? I built a room. I moved from just sitting down to doing what? To building. So going back to the question, is there a problem with the seats or not? So we need to build. Now let's go back again. 2021, I said I built a room. What room did I build? I looked back to my life in 2013 when I came to the UK for the first time for my master's. And I realized that there were challenges when I was doing the master's. Not with my academics. I finished with a distinction. But what were the challenges? I did not see beyond just doing a master's. I was just in the class, receiving lectures. I was not making any impact. I was isolated. So in 2021, I said to myself, what can I do differently? And what did I do? I built SciBlack. I built a community where other people who are doing masters would benefit from. By what? By going through internships, by career guidance, by opportunities to get jobs and living the life that they desire. And as I'm standing here today, I can proudly say what? I can say that a lot of people have benefited from the room that I built in 2021. Let's talk about rooms and seats. Seats, it's all about you. It's all about yourself. But when we look at rooms, it's no longer about you alone. It's about all of us. Somebody builds a room, everybody sitting in the room are benefiting from it. So when one person builds a room, everybody benefits. And that is what I did. I built the room so that other people would benefit. When I leave this world, I have built that system. I have built that legacy, and I don't have to be there for that system to function. That is why it is important to build rooms. Leadership. In 2021, I stepped into something I didn't know, something I didn't see coming. I didn't know that a lot would be expected from me. I went into it blindly. But guess what? I'm glad I did that. It has changed a lot about me. It has helped me to see leadership in a different light. And one thing about leadership, it's not about you. You are serving, and you are serving other people. I remember when I started, and then I was doing my PhD, a lot of students would come to me. I need help with my dissertation. And I would stay up sometimes till 12 a.m., cracking some things with these students. And at a point, I asked myself a question. In the Nigerian way of talking, we say something, we say, who send me work? And I asked myself, who sent me work? Because I was doing a PhD, I had a toddler. I had two children. I have two children actually, but one was still very young at that time. I have a family. I was working. At that time, I was doing 3 jobs at the university. I was working as a research assistant, I was working as a tutor, and I was working as LMS coordinator in the university. I was doing all of that, and I was carrying Black on my head. And then that question came to me, who sent me work? Just like we say in our Nigerian language. But one thing I realized is leadership is a calling. You are called to be a leader. And if I look back, 5 years from then till now, I am happy that somebody sent me work. Because through that process, a lot of lives have been transformed. I cannot begin to say a lot of those success stories here. But I can say for a fact that just because Black was built, a lot of lives have changed. A lot of people have found purpose. A lot of people have found meaning in cybersecurity. A lot of people have defined career pathways. Is it the story of someone coming from accounting into the cybersecurity field? Or somebody coming from procurement? Or somebody coming from human resource? A lot of fields doing the unimaginable, but coming to cybersecurity. Or is it the story of someone that was earning the minimum wage in UK, and then she moved from that into a cybersecurity role where she was earning over £50,000 per annum for a start? Leadership is a calling. They will not send you work, but you have to do the work. That is what leadership is about. Remember my second question. What is your legacy? What are you leaving behind? When you leave this world, you cannot hold on to this world forever. Nobody is going to live forever. Does anybody want to live forever? I don't. When you leave this world, what is your legacy? What are you leaving behind? What can they say about you? I can proudly say that if I leave this world today, I have a legacy that is going to be left behind. What do you think I do? I call myself a strong woman. I am someone who did the unthinkable. I started a mentorship program, and every year I take about 40 to 50 young people into my mentorship program. I support these people to have a thriving career in cybersecurity. That is my own legacy. I am doing the unimaginable. I am helping people. I am helping people to find a purpose. I am helping people to shape their career. I'm helping people to transform their lives. So leave this room today and think about it. What would my legacy be? Who am I? When I leave this world, what would be said about me? And that is what your legacy would be. Remember, I said they will send you work. They sent me work. That's why I'm here today. In the past, I said, who sent me work? But right now, I'm happy that I took that move. Organizational impacts. Make impacts. Build a system. Build an organization that would make impacts. Be a change maker. Be someone that is known for something. In the cybersecurity field, I can say that I am known for something. Not just about building Cyblack alone, but as someone who takes the career of young people and transforms it. I change the career and help them see meaning into what they are doing. Cybersecurity is a calling. And when I'm asked to define what cybersecurity is, I say it is protection. Everybody in this room, whether you like it or not, cybersecurity is about protection. We are protecting individuals. Let's take an example. If Prof drops his phone as an example, and I know his passcode, what would I do? I would access Prof's phone. There is no longer protection. Because the moment I access his phone, I can see everything in it. And I can begin to go deep into his conversations and steal information. So what does that tell you? Cybersecurity is all about protection. Building an impact. Helping people so that they can contribute and also protect. So when we change one person's life, we change the life of multiple people, because with that one person, it goes on and on and on, and a lot of other lives are transformed. Don't forget my initial question. Who are you and what is your legacy? Let's go back to the start of this session. Are you just sitting or are you building rooms? What room would you like to build? You don't have to necessarily build something big. It could be in your own little corner. What are you doing? How are you impacting others? And that is what it means to build a room. How are you showing support? What is that legacy that you are leaving behind, even in your own community? And that is why it is important to build rooms. Change somebody's life. With my mentorship, I'm not just changing people's lives. My life has also changed. It's a two-way thing. While I'm contributing, while I'm pouring into others, my life is also taking a new direction. Because right now, I see myself responsible for other people. I see myself guiding other people. So I have to take it a step ahead and think about what are the ways by which I can continue to support these people. Do something different today. So I'm leaving you with a question in this room today. What would I do differently? What is my first step towards building a room? How would I ensure that I build a room so that others can sit in that room? It's not just about sitting alone, but it is about building. And like I said, you don't have to build something very big. You can start where you are. With whatever it is that you have, start from somewhere. Reflection. What are you going to do going forward from today? What would be your first step? If you are that person who has never thought about it, how can I contribute to others? What can I do to support? There are loads and loads of things to do out there. Find something different and do it. It could be if you're a student in the university. What can I do? You know something, you know it so well. Can I train others in this? How can I inspire others? Can I teach? What can I do in the department? Can I contribute to the body of knowledge? Can I contribute to research work? How can I support my lecturers? And so on. The list is endless. take a step and reflect. How do I begin to build rooms? What do I need to do differently from today? And I'm going to leave us with this final charge. Don't just sit or look for seats. Build rooms so that other people can do what? Can sit. Thank you very much for listening to my TED Talk.